Good evening. Hello, everyone. Hello.
So we've been really excited to chat.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been something that I've said that I definitely want Stacy to call on and have a chat. And just because he's smashing it. So yeah, looking forward to the chat today. For anyone who doesn't know, Stacy, can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Stacy. I'm an eBay reseller, and me and my mate run the Recovered Riches YouTube channel. Just started out, so
Yeah,
really do what I'm doing.
It's
like, winging it.
Yeah, none of us do. We're all winging it. That is just our, that's how we get by. But yeah, but the thing is, like I say, I think you've only got about 7 videos up so far. But your subs count's already doing well. And the videos are decent, mate. Yeah, really been enjoying them. And if you didn't enjoy them, unlucky. Hey, I love that.
Yeah,
that was brilliant. No, that is very good. How are you keeping, man? How's things?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just working every day.
Yeah,
Same old.
You are a machine, though. I mean, like you've shared some numbers and stats before, and yeah, you're killing it, dude.
Well, I do try.
Let's say a few hellos to people in the chat.
We've got Ricky in. Stacey's going to shine like a diamond he is.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
We got Jason in, and we're going to go straight in.
We're going straight in.
Question of the week. She's early.
Yeah, she's coming early.
4 minutes too.
Yeah, good on you.
So, good evening, everyone, and hello, Stacey. My question of the week is: what did you do for a job before reselling, and do you ever see yourself going back to it?
Good question.
Well, I was a cook for KFC for 12 years, and literally 2 days ago, I just finished working my notice. So I hope I don't go back because it's only been 2 days.
But you've been doing prior to handing your notice, and have you like slowly been reducing your days anyway?
Yeah, I used to do more hours, more days, and over the space of I don't know, a few years maybe, just slowly cutting it down until eventually I was on 1 day or 1 night a week.
Yeah,
and for years I've been needing to leave, but it was like my safety blanket. Didn't want to let it go.
But
you've done it now.
Yeah, I was going to say you've made that jump, but I think that's I think that's the best way to do it, rather than going all maybe like 0 to 100 sort of thing. By doing it like that over time and slowly sort of worked your way into it. And obviously you've built up a strong eBay business. So I don't think you'll be needing to go back. I think you'll be all right.
Definitely, that's a very good question.
Yeah, good question.
There we go. So we've got Richard in. Well, Dawn's pulling no punches this week with questions.
Yeah, she's in there early. She's sorted.
So we had a question from Sam, and it says, "What job would you like to do if you weren't a reseller?"
Good question.
So it sort of leads on.
Yeah.
Would you like? Is there any other job you'd like to do?
Or are you in it for life? Is reselling it? I mean, I am. I mean, I don't see me doing anything else.
I want to be doing this till the day I die.
Yeah.
I don't want to retire. I want to be in my 90s still doing it.
This is the thing. We've said this before, especially our midweek car boot we go to. It's a load of old boys buying like antiques and sort of.
When you started it, that's what you were.
That's where I was sort of learning from a little bit. But they are all retired, or whatever retire is, when you are still a bit of a dealer, like antique dealer or whatever. Like, because you don't retire, you can be at any age.
You have a bit of side.
Yeah. You might not do as much as maybe you're doing now, but you still have something on the go.
Yeah.
So I think we all could do that.
Recognise that name,
What's that? Oh, Sam Roxanne.
Yeah. I don't know.
There,
but might be.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for the question, Sam. Appreciate you coming in this evening.
There we go.
So, where are we?
And Richard also says this was his first full year. Oh, this week was my first full year as a reseller.
Awesome.
Wicked.
Yeah, and I hope it's going well. I hope it is. It's been a good year. Well, it's been a strange year. Don't get me wrong. We're all with that one. You know what I mean? It's not been a normal year, but I'm hoping this year, maybe as like lockdowns are lifted or anything like that, people who have been reselling could sort of have some more normality come back to it, and not the extreme highs, extreme lows of you don't know if sales is going to be Wii consoles, they flew out because of lockdown. That's not a normal thing to happen. So it'd be good to see some more levelness to it, shall we say.
So we got from Reseller in.
Hey, John,
Dude. We've
how we
got John
doing?
Luke. We've got.
Oh, John Luke.
Sorry.
He's in.
Who's that?
Who's that?
John Luke?
Who's John Luke? I don't know. That's Jess.
We got Jess in. Hello, Jess. Where are we? We've got Mr. Brussel.
Hello, Mr. Sprout. Nice to see you.
Ricky says this is like having Steve Jobs with tattoos on the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's an uncanny resemblance.
Trust Ricky.
Yeah.
We got Gary. We got Jazz. We got the Batcave. We got Lommy.
Appreciate all of you coming in for a chat
We got
this evening.
Mark, and we got James. Janner. There we go.
Yeah, we didn't want to mention obviously Portsmouth, Plymouth. You know, what I mean, bit of rivalry there. Do you follow football much? Do you watch football?
No, it's not my thing.
Not your thing. Nah, that's all right then. We can continue being friends then.
Yeah, you not like football.
I mean, no, I don't mind a bit of football. Don't get me wrong, like
We don't have a season.
we don't. No, yeah, but we went to a few of the Portsmouth games. Obviously the year before last. But I don't really follow like the Premier League or anything like that. But there's always just been a bit of rivalry with Portsmouth, Plymouth. I guess it's just the dockyards and stuff like that back in the day. I don't know. All water under the bridge. What one you on?
We got CB and Stacy, the #1 buddy boy. Buddo boy?
Budo boy.
What's that mean?
It's short for St. Budo, where I come from in Plymouth.
Oh, fair enough. Oh,
Let's not know.
yeah. What, good evening, CB.
Wait, I think.
Oh, wait.
I think that is the editor for the channel.
Oh, it's your mate that you said. Yeah.
I don't know
There
what his
you go.
YouTube name is, but CB, that's his
You got some
initials.
cheesy
I was
chips.
going to say, is that a picture of... what is that? Is that some sort of food, isn't it? Yeah, nice.
No.
Well, I appreciate you coming in.
We got Simon in. I hope you're well. And
Hello.
And we've got MTS reselling.
Awesome. Well,
Weeds are still selling mad. I sold one for 80 last week.
Yeah,
A couple of James.
yeah. It is crazy. It is crazy. They used to not be able to... You used to struggle to sell them for like 20, 30 quid. No one wanted a Wii. Why would anyone want a Wii?
Yeah.
And now they've come back for lying. But hey,
CB said it's
a pasta bake. That makes sense.
Pasta
That makes sense.
And we got lovely
Go,
Gemma.
sorry. Go on.
And we got Gemma. Gemma's the lady we know from our
Yes, from the midweek one. Yeah. Hope you're well, Gem.
Right. So Stacey is very prepared.
Yeah, so we do. I'm gonna hold my hands up. I forgot to remind Stacey about our show and tell that we do each week. So I thought we weren't going to do it, and I know Stacey doesn't work from home, so I thought it's too late now to ask him. He turns around and says, "I've already got it sorted. I've already brought it home from the warehouse."
Get to go.
Yeah. So I had to run off. I had to go get the stuff. So so we'll crack on with that.
Warm ready.
Good. I appreciate it, dude. So we're going to start with a recent pickup. So I know it's hard to source through lockdown, but everyone has their ways and whatnot. So what have you found recently?
This isn't all of it. I'll just cherry pick the best. But it's funny how we was talking about Nintendo Wiis. I picked up a big Nintendo Wii Bundle for 80, I think. So it come with like the board, some accessories, the console, and a bunch of games. And included in them games, I don't know if you can see.
What's that?
Just done.
Oh, they'd have just done. Yeah.
Oh,
If anyone
nice.
doesn't know, these are right bolos, aren't they?
2008. Oh, nice.
Yeah. The later years, the better.
Is that one everyone in order?
Is that all the year? Is that all the?
It's
2018, was it?
Just Dance 1 all the way up to Just Dance 4, and then it starts from Just Dance 2014 up to 2018.
I know Sam Cell stuff's got for the 2018.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
what made me want the
Yeah,
bundle.
yeah. You've done well there.
Nice.
So, have you checked any prices yet, or have you not yet? You not looked?
Yeah, they're all listed.
Of course they are. Silly question.
Yeah.
Silly question. Come on. He sold half of them already.
I sold one today. I only listed them today.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. So, what was the most expensive? Is it 2018?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. How much?
I'd sold it for 28. I listed that a few hours ago, and it's sold already.
Oh, done well. So from your £80, what's your estimated all in once you sold everything?
I don't know. I only cherry picked the good games and listed
All
them.
right. Yeah, that's a nice find. That's a nice find.
Minimum, I would say.
Oh, definitely. Well, it's funny you say we and also £80 because we also paid £80
For a Wii.
for a Wii U bundle. So this one is. Obviously, the Wii U, we've never bought...
I'm not a fan.
Oh, yeah, I don't like the console. Not a fan. But I've never bought a Wii U. Never been offered one. Never seen one to pick one up at the car boot or anything. But we saw this on M found it, didn't you?
Yeah. So it come with literally a load of Wii games. I think like Mario Kart was in there.
Yeah, and some Wii U games as well.
There was a lot of Just Dances, but not.
No. There's Wii U, was it Just Dance? Disney. It seemed quite good, about £20, 22. So yeah, we paid 80. Got a couple of Wii U controllers.
So just the games on their own, we're looking at 180.
Yeah, and then this is about 100, but we might keep it. One, to test any other Wii U games we get, but also I'm thinking, like I said this on John Luke's last night, I think, but with the Wii U, it may be a flop that then becomes rarer later on because no one really had the Wii U. I don't think it was that big of a. It's not. This is an empty box, but we do have the console. You know, what I mean? It's plugged in. We were using it to test.
We just bought.
Yeah, I just paid £80 for a box. Yeah. But we're thinking we might keep it, even though it's £100 sale right now, which would be awesome, because it's got the Mario Kart pre-installed. But we're thinking it may be one of them consoles that turn out to be rare later on, like the Dreamcast or whatever. So that's our recent pick.
Have you had a Wii U before?
Yeah, he's had them all. He's bought them all.
Shockingly, I haven't. No.
It reminds me of It reminds me of children's tablet.
It feels like because that's the difference, isn't it? You get the console and then you get like the tablet, which is sort of like.
Feels very like
the Switch, but
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm going over with cables. Yeah,
okay.
There you go. Our audio, our headphone extender broke, so we haven't sorted it out. So we're a little bit close this evening. But yeah, no. Aaron, I see Aaron's just. He said, "What the Wii U was immense. I remember queuing up for it on launch day. Admittedly, I was the only one queuing, but still. Well, there we go, Aaron.
Brilliant.
I thought the Wii U was new out.
Yeah, no. I mean, apparently it's a Wii Mini. Was it a Wii Mini as well?
On Facebook as well, yeah. But that's only sells for around 50.
Yeah, I didn't know that was about. But the Switch, I feel realistically, it's gone from the Wii to the Switch. Anything in between, in my opinion, I haven't heard much about. No, yeah. But apart from Aaron, Aaron loves the Wii U. So,
Kieran's in and he says, "Stacey, you're looking fly with those glasses on."
Warm just for you, babe.
And Keely's in and she said, "Jack isn't wearing his."
No, I've got this is one to hand, but
you look different.
Yeah.
What it was.
Well, I mean, I'll go back. No, we'll stick that on. I mean, this is lockdown. Look at that. That needs a haircut. That's awful.
That's what Sean said. Sean said he thinks.
I need to get my haircut.
Oh dear.
So good morning to the Aussie Thrifters.
Hey guys, hope you're well down under.
See, what's his name? I don't want to.
Yeah, who is CB? What's his name? If it is your mate, I'm presuming it's
Connor.
Right, appreciate it.
Wii U is only going up.
Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. I didn't know if it was at 100 at the moment because of lockdown. A bit like the Wii console is only higher at the moment. Well, for now. So yeah, we'll probably keep that for now. Make the profit on the games and move on. But did you miss any before? What was the ones up? I don't know. But Plymouth, not a question, but I lived in Plymouth when I was 10 in 82nd St. Food. I can't even read. Bordeaux Street. What's that?
In 1982, I'm guessing that.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, okay, yeah. Not sure how to spell it. School there.
Right.
Oh, okay, fair, yeah. So is that where you are, Bordeaux, did you say?
That's where I'm from. I don't live in that area no more.
Oh,
Still
fair
in
enough.
Plymouth, just not in that area.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Oh, Aaron's reminding us of the ever pending payment for obviously what's it called? Self-assessment. There we go. Yeah, taxes.
Oh, you can tell I do it all. Can't
Yeah, I'll let him do it. Good evening, Martin.
So we've got Martin in, and we've got a question from James. Question of sport board game. What am I looking for to make it worthwhile? One on Facebook for £2.50.
Yeah, £2.50. Yeah, buy it anyway. Definitely. We've still not found one, but I know.
Well, I've not found one, but I found Team Tactics. Is it called?
Oh, didn't know this.
I didn't know. Never heard of it. And it's like a sport game, football one.
Okay.
And it had the trading cards in. So I thought,
nice.
Do them, see if any are worth money. There was a Paul. Is it Paul Gascoigne?
Yeah.
That went for 20. I've sold that, and then all the others. I couldn't really find any, so I just put them all up for $2.99 each, and they've just been trickling out.
Nice. Yeah, that's the thing, especially on like a multi listing like that. Over time, it'll just go. But question of sport, I mean, I know the big cards. People are like Mike Tyson, Federer. I think Tiger Woods, I think, is in there. Is your worry? I think I'm not sure, but I know people are selling them well.
Kieran
That's
says
the one,
Emlyn.
Emlyn Hughes.
Yeah, that's the game I found the other day.
Oh, right.
Nice.
That's a photo to look out for. Didn't know that.
There we go. And James says there's one on Facebook in, I'm not going to pronounce that name.
Tynemouth.
Enough, maybe.
Teenmouth. I don't know.
Okay.
Right. Let's get back to a little bit of show and tell. What would be, out of the hundreds of your recent sales, what would be your one you've chose to share this evening?
Probably. Well, I only chose this one because this sold just as I was leaving the warehouse.
Yeah.
Which is the N64. Oh, this.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm guessing that's obviously a bag you've put over it. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not sealed. Yeah. That's obviously a smart move to do. But the box looks looks fresh though.
Yeah. As it sold, I was looking at it thinking, oh, maybe I could have got more for that. Because I
What'd you get?
sold just the cart for 20 quid.
Yeah.
And listed that for 25. Accidentally sent an offer out. And they accepted the offer for like £22.50 or something.
It's still profits made, don't it?
Yeah.
Get it sold.
More, I reckon.
Possibly. But hey, it's as long as we're making.
I sold that one.
Yeah.
2 and 1.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the video games do definitely. We got to do a share screen. So we posted today or yesterday.
Yeah, we've got Andrew in.
The video games are definitely. It's a nice one. We used to. What was that? I missed that. What was that? Even Judge and Sexy Stacy. Wow, you know. No,
Where are we?
interesting.
What do you want to share?
I don't mind. What do you want to do from whatever song?
Oh, we just sold that. That's our most recent.
That is genuinely the most recent. Go on, share that screen
let
then.
Let me get it up.
Click on that. There we go. PG, keep it PG. Right, come on, just share the screen. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh dear.
Right, share screen.
Share screen. And this is also a video game
From that Wii U bundle.
from the same Wii U bundle. And does that come up?
Yeah.
Yeah, people can see that. Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
they
can't.
can't see that yet. God,
There we go.
technical issues this evening. So yeah, the Wii Party, which I know is a game that a few people may look out for. We got $22.95 plus postage. So yeah, I think they were up to about 30, weren't they? Wii Party at its peak. I'm not sure, but
looking professional. Look.
Thank you. we do our bit. We do our
little
bit.
steps.
Yeah, I've got these little like plastic. They're over there. I can't get them, but they're sort of little clear plastic.
I've got some
like steps like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And we just like that. You know what I mean? That makes sense. That makes sense. You know what I mean? It's a little clear. But anyway, yeah. Since we had them, it's been easier to like stack, whether it's like action figures or anything.
Lego.
And anything, anything.
He has to put all his Playmobil in lines.
It's got OCD. I line it up. It looks better. You know what I mean? You get better photograph.
Yeah, it does look good.
But not always. Sometimes our photos are just like just slapdash, get it on there. But
yeah, that's what I'm like as well.
Kieran says, I need to watch some Stacey's items on eBay getting bargains like that.
Still, profit's been made. That's all that matters.
And GoldenEye is the only game I loved on N64.
Yeah, I used to play it as well.
It's a good game. To be fair, I've only played the N64 a little bit, but the GoldenEye is a game a lot of people mention.
That when I was young, probably the only game I have completed.
Yeah.
So we've got Kelly in. Welcome. Any new reselling tips?
Any tips?
Sorry, I can't.
No, you're fine, babe. We got this. So, Stacey, any tips for a new reseller? What would you say?
Research.
Yeah.
Research everything before you buy it, and don't be afraid to hold out for a better price. Be willing to hold on to things.
So I definitely think
space.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, if you have the space and the storage, hold out, because the chances are, if you've priced it competitively compared to others that have recently sold, obviously, the chances are you will get that price as well. So just because it's up for 40 and someone's offered you 20, you don't have to sell it for 20, 25, whatever. Like, the chances are you will still get a good price for it. But yeah, definitely research. I agree with that. The more you learn, the more you earn. I always say this, but you will, when you're out, in a car boot, in a field or whatever, and you see something and you think, No, I've seen that before. Ignore the Sharpie, but you know what I mean. You know, I've seen something like that before, and it was like £100, but only because you've seen it already somewhere. You know, like otherwise you're just shooting in the dark and guessing. But yeah, definitely research. I agree.
Sean says cash is king for the next month or so. Sell what you can and save it up. There will be no shortage of things to buy very soon. I think prices will reflect all the people that must sell to survive.
That's possible. It's possible. I do think once we can get back to buying, that we will all be crazy. We're all going to be out there like, I don't usually buy it, but I'll buy it. Yeah, you know, like it's anything. Like we'll just be out there, just hitting the car boots. Charity shops, that's your thing. Like auction houses, whatever. I know some auction houses are obviously doing deliveries, but we haven't really looked into that personally. We're still working through our backlog. But...
Sam says, "What's the most profit on one item you have ever made?"
Right.
You know it's going to come out of your mouth.
I have sold a fishing reel. Like, I might have mentioned it. No, I'm only joking. Basically, yeah, I bought a fishing reel for like £1.66 technically, because it was like 3 items for a £5.
Speed up the
we'll get in there. And right, basically it was an 1896 fly fishing reel. Thank you, Jess. Made by Edward von Hoff in Brooklyn, New York, and it sold for $1,200. So,
what about you, Stacy?
I was quite happy with that, but it doesn't happen often.
Well, it's hard to say. As for one item, I don't know. Probably something that hasn't actually sold yet, but
it's pending.
The RC car, that will be decent.
Yeah, so
you paid a fair price for a bundle of bits, didn't you?
Yeah, and that was just basically thrown in.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Technically, owes me nothing.
And what's it up for? What have you posted?
£1,000.
£1,000, yeah.
Wow.
So,
and it's got loads of interest. It's been in auctions and gained like 40 watchers.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't look like much when you shared the photo. It didn't look like anything special, but that's always the way, isn't it? Like things that don't.
It's missing.
Yeah. Oh dear. The thing is, if you make profit on every item and you sell items regularly, you don't need that one big item. You know what I mean? Like, if you hold on to, like, if I said, I need to find a fishing rod like that to be able to make reselling work, it would never work. When you make 20 quid or 40 quid on something, you get by. I don't know why I love the fishing rod. Sorry, thank you, Jess. Like, I hate telling it. Honestly, I hate it.
Andrew's tip for reselling is don't do reselling. Voice actors can make £250 an hour. I learnt today. Become a voice actor instead. There we go.
So is that Andrew's new job? Is he working his way into doing some voiceovers on adverts or something? I'll be like, watch the TV. I recognise that voice.
And then Rich has asked, do you think car boots will be on this year?
Oh, I'm hoping so. Definitely hoping.
What do you think?
I don't think they will be.
Not at all this year. No,
it's hard, isn't it? It's hard.
They say it's getting worse.
Yeah.
But I think as the weather gets better, the steep incline will drop. It's definitely to do with this time of year. People have flu anyway.
We didn't go into lockdown until March last year, did we? So if we're in January now, it's very cold.
Yeah. I'm fingers crossed that as the weather gets. I'm optimistic. I've got to go back to a car boot. So
hopefully our all year ones will be
yeah. We've got car boots that do run all year. So I'm fingers crossed they'll come back as soon as possible. But
fingers crossed.
For now, I just want to clear the backlog, clear the death piles.
Kieran just said Glastonbury's been cancelled.
Oh, is it really?
That's last year.
Must have been, yeah. If it's been cancelled this year, I think
50th anniversary or something.
Yeah. That was last year, and obviously all festivals, and most festivals got cancelled last year. But if it's been cancelled this year again, that doesn't But you can understand at a festival, it's a lot of people.
Kieran's saying that
it does make sense. It does make
strong rumours that shops won't open in April. It's just no one knows today.
No, we don't. And we can only just keep doing what we can and have a go. And Sam sells stuff is in the house.
It's a video that made me pick up that Wii Bundle.
Yeah.
When I see how high them games were going for.
Show Sam the stack. Show Sam the stack just in case he missed it. If he's just come in.
He's on about someone else, huh?
Here you are, Sam. Look at that. All Just Dance. Full of it. So yeah, a few quid there.
unplugged us.
So, Stacey, moving on to show and tell. What would be your sticky item? Something that's been in your store for some time?
I've had this one probably since the first lockdown. I like it, but I don't know why it's not selling.
Ghostbusters.
What is it?
That's
Vintage
cool.
Ghostbusters bin.
That is really cool.
Or an actual bin. Yeah, you know what I mean? That is cool. How is that not sold?
I don't know. I've dropped the price and everything. Where is it? Where's the price to the year on here? 1988 is from.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good
I
40 years.
originally had it up. I'll just get the price up a sec. I originally had it up for like 100.
Yeah, because it is rare. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But slowly brought the price down, and at the minute,
Yeah.
Just trying to think. Who's
it's
that guy?
60 quid.
60. Fair.
That's still
Yeah.
a good
I was going to
price.
say, it's at least 40. When you showed me, I thought that's like a £40 plus item, you know what I mean? But then once you do some research, obviously I've never looked at the item before. I wouldn't be surprised there's not many of them out there because they would have got like squash. No, as in that you could easily people would have like got trashed. Right, that's my joke. So that's my job, right? But yeah, you know, and people would have thrown them out. So yeah, it's a cool
I was
item.
thinking there was a YouTuber that bought. We had
Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters toys, and he did buy them. Yeah, he was on YouTube. We'll see if we can find him. We'll drop him a message in case he's after.
Sean's saying Ghostbuster bin 45 postage.
I don't know. Is that £45 plus postage? Is that? I don't know. Well, someone might give you an offer. In there. We'll see. We've had it before. Kieran sold his shirt.
Thank you, Andrew.
Andrew, it's been quite nice this evening.
Quite nice tonight. You feeling alright?
Yeah, I was going to say, someone check his temperature.
And we got Paul in, Chop.
Good evening,
and
Paul.
we got Craig in. Hi, or are you based in Plymouth, Stacey? I lived there when I was in the Marines.
I am indeed.
There we go.
Good old Plymouth.
We've been to Plymouth.
We have been to Plymouth.
When we drove to Cornwall, we stopped at Plymouth.
So, our sticky item is this. So it is I think it's Vancouver, or it's definitely Canadian, but I think it's ice hockey. I can't remember. I haven't checked the listing in a while. It's probably why it hasn't sold. But it's Blue Jays, 98 or 93. Can't read that. But yeah, just a bit of like fan memorabilia, I guess, like fan stuff. We had it up for like there was none in the UK because obviously someone's just bought it. We paid like £1, not a lot. Someone's probably just bought it home, and I think we had it up for like 20 because there's none in the UK. We've dropped it down to now maybe like 10. I think 10 or 15. But it's that sort of thing. You just like I've never bought anything like this before. Maybe like LA Lakers, that sort of stuff, like real famous American or Canadian or whatever, like sports stuff. You could sell, but I just think maybe Blue Jays is a little bit.
Yeah.
Toronto. There we go.
I got a foam finger, and it was signed by, I can't remember what they're called, the Plymouth Raiders, maybe the basketball team.
Let's go Plymouth. Let's go. Sorry.
So I thought, that will sell.
Yeah.
I've had it for about a year now. I think it's only up for like a tenner or something.
Wow.
No interest.
It's mad, isn't it? I'm going to check, see what ours is actually up for.
Probably not even
obviously everyone knows that. I wasn't prepared. Stacey was prepared for our stream. So I ran out and got that. I thought that's been in that box for some time. So
Kieran says foam fingers.
Foam fingers.
Yeah, foam fingers. Oh, we've got foam hands. So maybe if we chuck in foam fingers.
There we go.
It's up for 15. I mean, if anyone wants it,
now.
Yeah. If anyone wants it,
Thanks,
wants
Kieran.
it for a tenner.
We've got Pip Dog in. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
What did I
Missed
say?
that comment, Emily.
Oh, mine's falling off. It's not even on eBay.
See, we had that. We had that with some stuff. Yeah, we think, that's been there ages on that shelf.
That's why
Check eBay. It's not selling because it's not on there. Oh dear.
That's brilliant.
And Connor, he's put CB to Connor now. Appreciate that, mate. Look out for vintage basketball hats. Stacey knows. Yeah. It took a while. Stacey's the cogs in your head were like, wait, Stacey knows. Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, I do know. Yeah.
I got 2 basketball caps for Chicago Bulls from the 90s, I think. I can't remember now. They was at a car boot. and she asked, like, I think it was £7 or something she wanted for. I think it must have been for each one.
Yeah.
It might be for the pair, I can't remember. Either way, I was about to walk off because I thought I ain't paying that for a hat. It can't be worth that much. But then I've done it anyway. I've done it and got on, researched them, and they sold, I think, the same day as listing them.
Wow.
If not, it was within 24 hours for, I think it was 50 each.
It's mad.
Wow.
It just goes to show, doesn't it?
And then I messaged him and said, oh, don't know if you know, I got another one listed. And he went, oh, really? Let me have a look. And he bought that one as well.
Done well. Happy days. That is
Wow.
good. But it just like you said, I mean, if I picked up at a car boot and I didn't know, much about it, £7, even for £3.50, you can buy a hat for £1 at a car boot, can't you? You know what I mean? Like, so £7, you start thinking, oh, I'm not sure, but yeah, you done well your gut was telling you, there is something here. So, yeah, any of the vintage American sports stuff can go well, apart from Toronto Blue Jays.
That's Canada.
Yeah.
I know it's Canada, same thing. But yeah, don't buy that.
I said it's probably not even listed.
Oh yeah.
So we got Lee in. Hello, Lee.
Good evening, Lee.
Where are we?
Oh, and Lee, both Lees.
Oh, both Lees.
Yeah, both Lees. Yeah.
Welcome. Right, and Jeff says, "Oh, I picked up a vintage NFL cap."
Right, whoever just offered £1 on.
Who is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
Sean.
It's Sean.
It's Sean.
Yeah, it's actually says, please don't accept. You know what I mean? I wish I could. I'll just accept it, and when he doesn't pay, I'll just open an unpaid item case. But,
Brilliant.
yeah.
Jess picked up an NFL cap for £1, and she's got listed for £7.
Wow. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, the sports stuff definitely can do, and that's why I bought that. Do you think for £1 you have a go? Canuck, I don't know.
UK's Cap Master.
Nice. Yeah, definitely.
Right, should we go on to 3 questions?
Yeah, we might as well. If anyone's got any questions, for ourselves or Stacy, do feel free to drop in the chat. But we've got our, foam finger gaining interest. I haven't added it in yet. But I will do. Oh dear, it's mad. When was it? We had.
Hello, Richard.
Hey, Richard. Hope you're well, man. We had the Fisher Price sort of bubbles saxophone. Had it up for ages. Done this stream, and then the next day it sold on offer. It was up for like 45, and we took an offer of 30, but we had it, forever. It wasn't someone who had watched the stream. We'd had them. Well, we don't. Well, they never said it was. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, we'd had it for months, and then I think I better not be another offer of £1. And then it sold the next day. So yeah, it is crazy. Right, you ready for a few questions, Stacy?
I am, yeah.
And if you haven't already, guys, make sure you head over to Stacey's and Connor's channel, Recovered Riches.
Yes,
I'll put the link in the description.
Yes, the link is below. Definitely go hit that subscribe button, and then come back to the stream after. Don't you watch his videos later? You know what I mean? You can hit the sub, then watch later, and then come back to the stream. So we'll start with a few questions. So just a simple one, Stacy. How long have you actually been reselling, and how did you first get into it?
I would say on and off for about 12 years.
Oh, wow.
Only like just dabbling as a hobby. About what year are we in?
2021.
2021. 2017. I think I decided to start it as a business and registered it and all that.
Nice.
So yeah, on and off about 12 years, and I started it to pay. At the time, I was married or about to get married, and I was I was selling things to help pay for the wedding and the honeymoon. And then after that, I thought, well, that just made me realise then that it was money. So I just carried it on every now and again, until eventually I become full-blown addicted. Yeah. I can't stop.
And that's the thing with eBay. I think, well, not just eBay, but like reselling in general. Because obviously, you can sell stuff outside of eBay, but it's that buying it.
I can make money here.
Yeah.
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, and you realise, like, I've just bought that maybe in a charity shop or anywhere for like £5, and someone's literally just given me £50, and you think that is mad. You know, what I mean, I know that is simple business. That is, what big businesses do technically, but just on a small scale, it does. It really interests me how it's just so easy, yet it is work as well. Obviously, it is difficult, at times, and there is a lot of work involved, but it definitely gets addictive. Definitely.
I just want to say a quick hello to Bailey. And we've got a question from Jess, but we'll come back to that.
Sorry, we'll just ignore Jess.
No, we're not ignoring.
Yeah, don't talk to this. So so we mentioned biggest flip, but also biggest flop. So something that you've earned the most on, which I know you did say would be probably the RC car, and that if it sold. But then also the biggest flop was something you might have lost money on, or otherwise just something that took too long to sell and something you wouldn't buy again.
Well, just before the biggest flop, another biggest flip I just remembered, which everyone knows about, is the Pokemon, which was 150 quid. And so far, I would say it's made me about 10k.
Wow.
Loads left.
Wow. That is insane. And you bought it at the right time, didn't you? You bought the Pokemon at the perfect time.
Yeah.
You bought that just before or as it was going up, didn't you? And then that's insane. Big money.
Walk away from that because I bought a load of toys from him, and then I said, "You got anything else?" And he brought down a load of Pokemon cards. I looked at them, and I was just like, "Oh, I ain't got a clue what I'm looking at here."
Yeah.
I didn't say that to him. I made myself look like I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I said, "How much do you want?" It was 300 quid, and I went, Oh,
and you split that with Joey, didn't you?
Yeah. So I left, told Joe about it, and he went, "How much?" And said 300 quid. I think he said he wanted.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "What did he have?" So I told Joe, or shown Joe. I think I might have had pictures, maybe.
Yeah.
But obviously, Joe knows about Pokemon.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
he was like, "Yes, come on, let's do this."
Yeah.
And now I think I can't believe I was gonna walk away from that.
Yeah.
Right place, right
Before
time.
the deal got done, we was going back and forth, and he was just winding me up. So I was saying to Joe, let's just leave it. I'm angry. And we went and
glad
done
you
it.
did.
Yeah. Joe says, "Are you glad we done it now?" Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the one best card? Do you remember? What was the one that got you the most?
Well, most of them were all the same.
Oh, okay, so because it was a shop, wasn't it? It wasn't a guy who had a shop.
He had a Pokemon shop in like 20 years ago, and he just shut it down, put it all in his attic.
Yeah,
and it was like first edition, Hollow, pre-release Aerodactyl, Hollow Promo Mew, and then
having multiple, you literally just selling the same. That's easy. That's good. That's amazing.
Wow.
That is
10K.
10k, mad.
Yeah, biggest
flop was this. I won't say names, but someone was a wholesaler, I think, and was selling pallets of stock to me, Joe, and a few other resellers.
Yeah.
And I bought a job lot of printers, office printers, probably about like the massive things you see in like offices. Huge they were. I must have got, I guess, like 30 or 40 of these things. They took up most of my storage unit I had at the time.
Wow.
And they were sold as working because that's what he said they were. Mm-hmm. Every single one. They flew out the door at like 40 quid each. I must have paid a tenner each. They got delivered on one of them big Arctic lorries. And so they was flying out 40 quid each, and I was boasting to Joe, like, these are selling. No word of a lie, every single one of them came back.
Oh no! What, not working?
Yeah. So then I relisted them all again, but it's not working. And tell a lie, I sold them as working for 60 quid each. Then every single one got returned, and then I relisted them and was selling them for 40 quid each of them. As broken. And they were still flying out the door. And still getting returned. And they'll say it's not working. I'll say it's listed as not working.
Oh, I hate that.
annoying.
I hate when buyers don't read the description, or look at the
title.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, it's just.
So then I was stuck with all these printers. So
they're bulky. They are bulky.
Yeah. So I've done a naughty thing and follow on Marketplace. Job printers, untested, free printer, and my hand got bit off. This bloke come up with his transit van. Him and his mate loaded them in.
Yeah.
Got a big something. Thinking he was going to get a good deal.
Good. Well, it's not. It's
broke.
Well, that's the thing. It's moving stock, isn't it? So you get in, you learn from it, and then move on. Obviously, so.
Have you got?
I didn't say they were working on Marketplace.
No, exactly. Yeah, they're untested, and that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. We sell stuff as untested. If we genuinely, we've got a camera with no charger, it's untested. Like that's what it is.
And they all still had their toners in, so
that'd be worth money.
You could have took the toners out, and the toners would sell it for 28 quid, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was free. So,
so are you? Do you stay away from printers now?
Do you buy them or not now?
Nah, not no more.
Had enough.
It's funny how it works, isn't it?
Yeah,
like, there's things that we're like, I wouldn't touch
it. Post as well.
Yeah, I bet, mad. So we got Zahir in. Hello, Zahir. We got James in. Again, you start again. Let's just rewind.
You can, you can. You know what I mean, you can watch it. You can watch it back.
And Brussels, Mr. Sprout has just subbed to you, Stacey. There we go. And so is Sean.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, do definitely check Recovered Riches, Stacy and Connor's channel out.
Is it the one? The one where you're the coins, maybe, and you go like.
No, it's been. We had enough one since then, didn't you?
That was the last one, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
Right. The next one.
Yeah. So, this one, off topic of reselling. What's your favourite takeaway order?
Oh, I was not. That's a different question. I think I know why you asked this question, because I just ordered tonight, which was Chinese. But it's not my favourite. It's just what I was in the mood for at the time.
Yeah. So, what's your favourite? And what do you order? What's your meal? What do you have?
Well, what did I have tonight?
No. If you have any takeaway, what would be your number one? And what do you order? Whether it's a chicken tikka masala or whatever, what?
Something like, I don't know. I'll mix it up.
Fair enough.
Spice to life.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't have a number one.
The thing I order the most, I would say, kebab wrap.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. That's I think it's like that. Yeah. Obviously, vegan don't have a kebab wrap, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, but you used to always get that.
I do. Yeah.
After a night,
it's been a while. Yeah. It's been a while since. Maybe.
James said, "How quick has that been?"
That's what James. I said this before we come on. I was like, "That's grown back, all right, isn't it?"
Keely's off to the shop. Thanks for an enjoyable stream. I will check your channel out.
Definitely do, Keely. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it.
Right, next one. You put him off guard.
I know. I want to know what he was thinking. What was the one you thought it was?
What is your favourite YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, we're not there yet. Right, so top 3 things to resell. So it can be like categories or whatever. What would be your top 3 that you hope to pick up?
Vintage electronics.
Nice.
Right, yeah.
Vintage toys or vintage clothing.
Nice.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
vintage.
Yeah, definitely. And it's mad now. Anything pre-2000 is vintage now, or 2001 because it's 2021 or whatever it is now. Excuse me. It's mad. It is like we don't pick up many clothes, do we? But vintage toys, obviously, always picking up. Vintage electronics. We pick stuff up, yeah, and then it sits in the corner, and I come to test it. I'm like, oh, this is like I hate testing them. I do. I'll be honest. I wish. Yeah, I wish I could just fill up, like, buy them, like, for a month or 2 months or whatever. Fill up a van and just have a reseller nearby who I can just drop them off to. Yeah. And then they're untested, whatever. Like, as long as I'll make a bit, they make a bit, everyone's happy, Because like the combis, video DVD combis, obviously you're looking at like £100 plus, like 120, 150, 180, whatever. it's good money, you know. And then like I'll test just if they play a video, play a DVD, and plug them in, you know. And then someone says, yeah, well, did you check all the heads on them and all that? And I'm like, oh no, I didn't take it apart and check it. No, you know what I mean? Like, I've just tested it like that far, but I'm honest. That's what I say is testing. But then you do open yourself up to returns and that sort of thing. So,
Kieran said, anyone got Guitar Hero 3 PS2? I'm looking to buy right this second.
Right this second.
He's having a rummage around.
He is having a rummage around.
So if anyone's got that,
we don't have that. I don't think.
We don't.
We don't have
do you have it, Stacey?
Do you have that, Stacey?
I've got over 2,000 items listed, so
a lot to remember.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh dear. But yeah, so and out of the 3, is the electronics your number 1? Is that what you love the most picking up?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. No, it is good. It is good. Right, next one. So since moving into your new workspace, what benefits have you found? So what's been into the in the warehouse and that, what do you think has been a bonus? You know, what's been working well for you?
Because in the more space, I've been able to set up different workstations. So I've got like a photography. Well, I've got 2 photography days.
Yeah. You stood up, sat down.
Yeah, that was it. I had one made so it was standing height, and one for sitting height. And then my own desk with my laptop and that on, and a packing bay.
It must be easy to have it. Everywhere have a space, which is what we want once we have our own workspace. It's just easier. Whereas now we do sort of everything in one space, you know. And you've got to finish one to then do another, you know, and it doesn't quite work.
It slows down the process.
It does. And that's why we're not at your numbers. To be you know, and there's 2 of us, so we should be well, you know. But one day. But if anyone's not seen the video on Stacy channel of the warehouse, the workspace, and that, it is inspiring, definitely. I know other people
an updated video on that because it's changed a lot since I first moved in.
Yeah. I can imagine you're
already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, it's crazy.
You'll get a bigger one soon.
Yeah, you'll be going on to the next one. It'll be you know, massive. But no, it's awesome. Right.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh.
We
have stumped him again. Yeah,
right off, guy.
What's your song? If you know, we're all having a meet up, resellers meet up. We're having a bit of karaoke. What are you singing?
Oh, I don't know. Because I've done a few in my time.
What's your favourite one?
Probably one that I don't know. Red Hot Chili Peppers, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, what are your backing dancers?
Sorry. But it's one of my favourite songs of all time. Genuinely, I love that song. So yeah, that's a good shout. That's a good shout, Stacey. You can come to karaoke.
Sean was hoping for a Spice Girls track.
Spice Girls track. Yeah. Aaron's Mr. Brightside. Yeah, we remember. Yeah, and that is a good sing-along song. Love it. So back to real questions. You know, reselling ones. What product or item would you like to learn more about? So what's something you don't pick up much at the moment or just started to maybe? Something you want to learn more and maybe buy more in the future?
Girls' clothing.
Oh, okay.
Because that's probably the section I always walk right. Yeah. I always walk right past it. And I think there's potential there.
Yeah, definitely. Lee.
Code of Flipper. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Lee does very well on ladies' clothes or clothes in general, but ladies' clothes and shoes. Again, not something that we know much about, but it's always good to learn
There's
more.
Money to be made.
Yeah. Definitely.
There's a woman I know that I pick vintage clothing up from, and in our shop I always walk past the vintage women's clothing, and she's been showing me some information on her phone, and some vintage brands for women's clothing, which looks ugly to me, sells for hundreds, if not thousands.
It's insane. And like people say, as soon as you know that name or know that label, you know, and you start noticing it again and again, and you start picking up like you do video games or whatever. It's just
making your brain.
Yeah. That's why, like, I remember like being in like school, or whatever, and like you learn about stuff that you're not that fussed about, and you think, I'm not that into it. Since doing reselling, it's like I'm enjoying learning about new stuff. You know, it's nice to, you know, build up that sort of book of things in your head. You know what I mean? Like the things of like, once you see it once, you hope to
sometimes for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, we have said
giving yourself a better chance of finding stock to resell. The more you know, the bigger chance you've got of finding stuff.
100%. All good. So you've been reselling for a while, but what made you actually start YouTube?
I've always wanted to do it.
Hey, Joe's in here.
I've always wanted to do it. Just my anxiety just wouldn't allow me to do it, and time. I always used to watch YouTubers and think, how the hell have they got time to do this and resell? And I still don't know, because I started now, and I'm like, I haven't done a video for a while. I ain't got time for that.
It is true, because
it's balancing. You need to put your work first.
Exactly. Yes,
that's what we struggle with.
The time you spend filming a haul or something, and then editing it or something. I know some people just film, upload, thing, whatever, and that works fine. You know what I mean? But like you said, like Connor's doing a bit of editing and stuff like that. Like it does take time, you know, and that time. I could be lifting right now. I could be photographing, but it's like trying to find a balance of you know, of both, of it all, and obviously having some time off as well. So, you know. Does help, doesn't it?
To get up to the level that other people are at. It's something I've always done, and another reason of doing it is to help my anxiety.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And you can watch your confidence grow and things like that. Definitely.
Well, I think you know, the video, enjoying the videos already, and obviously like what you're on almost 400, is it now? I'm hoping, you know, I mean, a few people go over it.
I haven't checked. To be honest.
Yeah, but in a short amount of time, it's good, and I can see it definitely growing, dude. So yeah, look forward to staying in touch, seeing how you get on. Seeing how you get on. I can't get my words out. So, couple more. What's your long-term goal for reselling?
Be a millionaire.
Be a millionaire. That's a solid goal. That is a solid goal.
Definitely.
And leave it for my kids. So when I'm dead and gone, they'll have a business that they probably hate.
You setting them up.
Set them up. So they can business will carry it on.
Definitely. There's a warehouse there. You know, I mean, it's yours now. You've got to go sell it.
You have to wear your thermals.
Yeah. You said it. Let's get a bit fresh in there.
Yeah.
But
no, that's wicked.
No, definitely. Now, like you said before, I think we touched on it earlier, didn't we? Saying you can do this for years. You know, years to come. You know, it's not a job that you have to retire at 60 or whatever. You know, you can do. Exactly, Joe. We mentioned this earlier. I said there's two of us, and our stats are lower than Stacy's, and you know,
you're a machine.
He's a beast. He's an absolute machine. Yeah, I'll take my hat off to you, which is awesome. Yeah.
You should be proud of how you come.
But you're an inspiration as well, and I think that's why, you know, as well as other things as well. The YouTube people will enjoy seeing what you're doing because you know you are that. You know, your sales are that level above where people will be like, that's where I want to get to. I know that's how I feel when I watch. I'll be like, you know, I want to get to like that level of selling. So yeah, really look forward to it, dude.
Andrew just said, Stacey was just saying how he's going to take over the warehouse.
Take over the warehouse. Oh yeah, Joe, you missed that bit, bud.
And we got Robin Hood in.
Evening, Matt. Nice to see you, dude. Right, last two. So the big one that you've been waiting for. Who is your favorite? It's all gone, Pete Tong. Who is your favorite UK YouTube reseller?
UK. You're throwing me off now.
Come on,
well, I've got two.
We'll take that.
It'll be you. And Nick Hills.
And Nick Hills.
Explain why.
Yeah.
There's two of you, and obviously Nick and his missus. Yeah. So you're getting double the entertainment and double the knowledge.
Yeah, maybe from them. I don't know about us.
You get no knowledge at all.
You may get a laugh
from every channel I watch.
And that's the thing. We should
try and take something out, even for someone new.
Definitely, we mentioned this so many times. Everyone has a different technique of how they do things, of what they buy. So when you watch different people's videos, you're learning different things, and that's good, because if we're all the same, it'd be boring, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Like it's nice that,
like you said, you're gaining your knowledge, aren't you?
Definitely,
the more you know,
we're learning as we go. It's awesome. It's awesome. Right? Anyone in the chat? What, dangerous question from Violet there. Yeah, it's
Sam says Stacy needs to learn to have time off too. He's a workaholic.
Yeah. It's important to have.
I know who that is now.
Does this person know you well?
Yeah, it's my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, is it? Okay. Good evening, Sam. Oh dear. And Joe said you let him down, Stacey. Yeah, but that's like family, isn't it? You're working together. It's it's there. Oh, but so the last question we've got, which is what we always finish on with the questions, is who or what has been or still is your inspiration in life and reselling, just in general? Anything you want.
Well, it's gonna sound stupid.
No.
But Chris Dawson, don't know if you heard of him. He owns the range.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah.
He's from Plymouth, and he failed at school and come from nothing, basically. He started off on a little market stall in Plymouth, and he just grew from there, and now he's on the rich list as a billionaire. Owns the range. So if he can do it, one day make him look like an amateur.
Yeah. Give it a year.
He'll be working for you.
Yeah.
Next year we'll be millionaires.
For me.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's a very good answer. That's a good answer. I like that, Stacey. I like that. So yeah, that was our question. How was that, Stacey? Not too scary. That was all right. It was not too bad.
As I thought.
Good. We're all right. We're all right.
Got a few times.
Yeah, I had to catch him a little curveball, but that's good. That is good. Definitely. That is good. So we will say it again, guys. If you haven't already, please do go check out Stacy and Connor's channel as well. I mean, the pair of them there, Recovered Riches, and it's awesome. We look forward to seeing hopefully some new videos soon.
Keeps dropping his link. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Lee. Appreciate you doing that. But
right, so before we finish up, if anyone's got any questions, then make sure you drop them in the chat.
Yes.
I did miss a question from Jess. Let me just see if I can scroll up.
What you found? But I did want to mention as well just the charity video that we put up. It's our last video that we put up. If anyone's not caught it yet, we are doing a little charity sort of campaign, mission. It's called A Thrift in Hand, to try and help the homeless or less fortunate or anything like that this year. And what our plan is over the year is to build bags. So basically, we think as resellers, you come across bags, whether it's rucksacks, holdalls, or whatever, sort of thermos, flasks, coats, blankets, the sort of thing that people would really appreciate having in a time of need, obviously. And we think if you could build a bag for £10, 10 items, shall we say, and if you do it over the year, like 12 items, that sort of thing, one a month you could find. And we really think as resellers, we could find these items easier than normal people, because you're at car boots where we pass this stuff up all the time. So our plan is to do one bag a month, 12 months, and then basically we're just going to share our journey of what we're doing. We're going to give it to either a homeless shelter or directly to people in need. It would be great to get other people involved. And so we started the Instagram as well as a community page. We'll share the bags that people have been building, and hopefully by spreading the word, we can make a little difference all together.
Breathe.
I think so. I'll breathe now. Yeah. I'll take a breath after all that.
Definitely. So Jess said, you share your reselling space. Do you have to share things like photo areas? I have to share a space and it does my head in.
No, we share the warehouse, but we've taped it right down the middle. So he's got his half, I've got my half. So everything that I've got, he's also got on his side.
Oh, okay, yeah. Are you slowly moving your shelves over? He won't notice. You know what I mean? Slowly move them.
Joe said he's put a question, but I can't find it.
I said,
I think I saw you up just before cola flippers.
I saw about the 120k. I'm not surprised. I put a question. Let me down, Stacey.
I think it's got to be turning. And
Oh
then
yeah. Got to be turning over 120k. Which I wouldn't be surprised. You're probably up there. You are up there with them numbers. So, but yeah, it's an inspiration, as I've said many a time. So you're smashing it, dude. And I'm glad that you've joined the YouTube community, so we can all check out what you're up to. Keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
Awesome. But I just want to say thank you to everyone in the chat this evening. We really appreciate you coming on and watching.
Thank you, Stacy.
Yes, more importantly, thank you, Stacy. Yeah,
not at all.
We really, really do appreciate it, and no doubt we'll get you on another time later on and have another catch up. But yeah, that's it really. I hope everyone. I know George Ross has got a live starting now, so I know our numbers have dropped a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. You can go over to George. We don't mind. But no, I hope everyone has a good evening. Stay safe.
Have you got anything coming up?
Yes, definitely. Yes. Sorry, go on.
Just working or?
Have you got anything coming up this week? You're just smashing the workout.
500k next week, I think.
Nice.
I hope so. Yeah, no, awesome. Right, guys, stay safe. Look after yourselves.
We'll see you
And
Sunday.
we'll see you next week.